I don't necessarily believe that education is limited to only going to school.
Why do we really need education in our society?
If you don't know anything, you can't do anything. Our parents want us to become what we don't want to become. Why you want your child to become a doctor? Because you feel that being a doctor is valuable to you. Do you know what is valuable to your child? If you take a person who is not made for something and you push him into that area, you are killing the person.
Yes.
Everybody has an area of interest, a place of passion,
That
a place that is calling you. There's something that is interesting you, your calling. And that your parents most of the time may not know your calling because they want to follow the society's norms. That doctors are respected in this society. So I want my child to become a doctor. That lawyers are respected, or that this kind of people, they are paid well. They are the big men in the society. So I want my own child to be. And sometimes most children are not interested in what their parents are interested in because our parents' time and our time is not the same.
Yes.
Their generation, they may value being a medical doctor, they may value being an engineer, a lawyer, but in our own time, it is different. In their own time, if you are not a medical doctor, if you are not a lawyer, if you are not an engineer, you are a poor man. You cannot make money or you cannot be successful in other areas. That is why they respect these professions. But in this our time, you can be more successful than a doctor if you are a musician.
Yes.
You can be more successful than a doctor if you are a speaker. If you are a crypto person, if you are trading, if you are doing investment and business, you understand what I'm talking about?
Yes.
If you are an entrepreneur, you can be more successful. But now, they want to take their own idea of success in the past to bring it back in the future.
Our generation. So today we'll be talking about education and its impact in the society. Here I have a few questions with me that I would like you to answer.
Okay.
So that they will learn about what is education. You know, so many youth out there don't really know what is education.
All right.
Okay. Number one question is, what is education?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for this moment. What is education? Education is simply learning from books, learning from people, and learning through personal discoveries. Education is impacting knowledge on a person. That is what education is, impacting knowledge on a person. That is education. So I don't necessarily believe that education is limited to only going to school.
Okay.
Because school is not the only organization or sector that you can be educated. There are different forms of education.
Okay.
So for me, education is learning from books, from people, and through personal discovery.
I like what you say, that education is not limited from going to school.
Yeah.
So in my own understanding, I can say that education is the key that unlocks your door to your dreams and empowers you to make a meaningful impact in the world. Let us go to the second question we have here. Why do we really need education in our society?
Why do we really need education?
Yes.
Well, we need education in our society because education is about knowledge.
Yeah.
Education is about knowledge. Your life is dependent on what you know.
Okay.
If you don't know anything, you can't do anything.
Yes.
If you know little, you will do little.
Yeah.
If you know so much, you can do so much. Yeah. Everybody's life depends on what they know. But just as I told you earlier, education is in different categories.
Okay.
So now there is a knowledge that will help you in spiritual matters.
Okay.
There is also a knowledge that will help you in financial matters.
Yes.
There's also another knowledge that will help you when it comes to your purpose, your career.
Yes.
They are all different forms of education. Okay. So education is important in our world today because it gives you the knowledge that will empower you to do things.
Okay.
So it is what you know that you can do.
Yes.
It is what you know that you can, have.
Yeah.
You understand? So education helps you to go in a certain path.
Okay.
That is it.
Okay. I can say that education is the foundation
in
which we build our future
and
others for a better lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let us go to the third question we have on ground.
Okay.
What is the main reason of education?
The main reason of education.
Yes.
Well, the main reason of education is to give you knowledge, to make you to know the things that you need to know.
Okay.
Education.
Yes.
So, for example, now, if you are a doctor, the major reason of education as a doctor is to give you the knowledge that will empower you to heal people, to treat them from every sickness.
Okay.
Do you get the point?
Yeah.
So the main reason of education is to bring us to that point where we can be able to achieve something in our own area.
Okay.
That is the main point of education.
Yeah. I can say that education is all about unlocking your potential.
Wow.
Unlocking your potential and unleashing your greatness to the world.
Yeah.
Let us go to the fourth question we have on ground.
All right.
Okay. Number 4 question is, why do our parents really want us to be educated?
This one is very, very interesting.
Yes, yes.
Why do our parents want us to be educated?
Okay.
Now, there are many reasons why parents want their children to be educated in this era.
Yeah.
Many reasons. There is no one reason why every parent wants their children to be educated. They may say is this, but believe me, there are many reasons.
Yes.
Many social norms that parents have built up in their minds.
Yes.
That is the reasons why they want to go. Okay, for example, now, parents want their children to go to school so that they will be educated.
Okay.
But now, what does it mean to be educated?
Okay.
What do you think that being educated for our parents means? They want us to become something.
Yes.
They want us to become doctors, lawyers, engineers, and many other wonderful professions in society. That is what they want us to be. So their idea about education is actually for you to become a professional in a discipline. You understand?
Yes.
For you to become something in a line of work. That is the idea.
Okay.
So parents will always want to push their children to do according to the available work in the society, according to what they esteem high. And that is why even in our society today, many parents want their children to become doctors.
Yes.
They want them to become lawyers, engineers, or any work that seems to be valuable to them.
Okay.
They want their children to become that.
Yeah.
But I feel that there is a little limitation and a little wrongdoing in the way our parents approach it. Because most of the time, our parents want us to become what we don't want to become.
Yes.
And that is why I say this particular point is very dicey. Yes, very interesting. Because why you want your child to become a doctor because you feel that being a doctor is valuable to you. Do you know what is valuable to your child? Do you understand?
Yes.
So
yes,
you need to know that yes, this profession or this line of discipline may look as if it is an honorable position in the society. But is it what your child wants? Is this the area of his interest? Because if it is not the area of his interest, you're going to be forcing your child to do the things that he does not want to do.
And you are killing him.
Yes. So, and if you take a person who is not made for something and you push him into that area, you are killing the person.
Yes, automatically.
You are destroying the person because everybody has an area of interest.
Yes.
Everybody has an area of, a place of passion.
That please him.
A place that is calling you. Yeah. There's something that is interesting you. Your calling. And that your parents most of the time may not know your calling because they want to follow the society's norm. That doctors are respected in this society. So I want my child to become a doctor. That lawyers are respected or that this kind of people, they are paid well. They are the big men in the society. So I want my own child to be. And sometimes most children are not interested in what their parents are interested in because our parents' time and our time is not the same.
Yes.
Their generation, they may value being a medical doctor. They may value being an engineer, a lawyer. But in our own time, it is different. In their own time, if you are not a medical doctor, if you are not a lawyer, if you are not an engineer, you are a poor man. You cannot make money or you cannot be successful in other areas. That is why they respect these professions. But in this our time, you can be more successful than a doctor if you are a musician.
Yes.
You can be more successful than a doctor if you are a speaker. If you are a crypto person, if you are trading, if you are doing investment and business, you understand what I'm talking about?
Yes.
If you are an entrepreneur, you can be more successful. But now they want to take their own idea of success in the past to bring it back in the future.
Our generation.
So you see that many parents are destroying the future of their children because they are using their interest upon their children.
Thank you very much. I like one point you made. You say that when you take something that is not meant for this particular place and put it there, you are gradually killing the person.
Yes.
So the same thing is applicable in so many universities out there.
Yeah.
They will force a person to learn a course that he don't even have interest on.
Yes.
By which, like, ending the person's career by killing him, making him not to have the interest, making him not coming out being the best that he ought to be. So let us put our hands together, encourage our children on how to go about education. Without wasting much time, let's go to the last question we have on ground. Which is, do we actually get the best education that we need for life?
Do we actually
get the best education we need for life? Yes.
Well, for me, getting the best education that you need for life, nobody can actually give you the best education that you need. It takes a personal work. It takes a personal passion for you to get the best education. Because you can never find the best education in one place. You outsource it.
Yes.
You outsource it.
Yes.
So, talking about the best education, the first thing to consider before you talk about the best education is this: what do I want to make out of my life? When you discover your area, when you discover your purpose, your line, your place in life, that is when you now begin to pursue education in line
with that your area.
Yes.
Okay.
Then when you now begin to go for the knowledge in that line, then you now begin to go for the people that talks or teaches things in that area. That is when you now begin to know the best people in this kind of field.
Yes.
For example, there is the financial area, financial education. There are many people talking about finances, talking about, even in school, they teach a little bit. But now there are people that have good knowledge about finances. There are people that have the best ideas and advice that can coach you well. It will not just be theory. But it will be practical. You understand?
Yes.
There are people that are ready to see you through to become a millionaire as an entrepreneur. There are people that can be able to teach you the true things. Maybe some of them, they have paid courses. They have groups, close groups, and they have a lot of gatherings that they will coach you on finances until your business and your financial life begins to peak. So, do we get the best education? It depends. If you are talking about getting the best education in school, then I don't think that we get the best education in school, because school does not give you everything that you need. It only gives you the things that they want you to know. You understand?
Yes.
So talking about best education, if you want to become successful, if you want to become rich, and you are going to school, I don't think that school will give you the best education that will make you successful and rich. They can give you the best education that will help you to become a medical doctor, to become a lawyer, to become an engineer.
Yes.
But does it give you the best education that will help you to become successful? I don't think so.
Thank you very much. Based on our conclusion today, I can say that education is based on your personal research.
Yes.
You take ownership of your own learning without focusing on what others will give to you. You do research, find it out by yourself. When you decide on your line, when you focus, when you find your line, when you find your line of action, you then go out, do research, find out things that is in line with your passion, and find it out without basing on our educational system.
Yes.
Thank you so much for having me in this conversation. I would like to have you next time.